Hi, Malcolm. Welcome to Cleveland. Just wondering about how what was your reaction to coming here? Just like how the guys embraced you. What's it been like?
It's been great with the team so far. Practice has been smooth. Just getting used to the verbiage as far as on the field stuff. Um, Obviously, there's been a lot going on off the field, so being in a different environment, it's a little difficult. Just trying to stay in contact with family and friends back home, and keep having conversations and figuring out ways to make things better. But football's been good.
As far as the social, justice initiatives, the Browns, are seem to be it's very important to them. Have you been able to get involved in, and how, that meeting the other day, and did you, share some of your thoughts?
We had some individual meetings and we had some good conversations to spread, and then we're kind of still developing like an overall identity as a team. And for me, it's kind of just stepping in and listening to the other guys because I just got here. It's kind of hard to. Um, it's fair to say your piece, but just trying to hear what's been going on. The initiatives that the three teams here have done, and I think it's awesome that they're teaming up because there's power in numbers.
Thank you.
Daryl Ryder, go to you.
Hey, Malcolm, just wondering, when you come into camp sort of midstream the way you have, the and the need as well as pressure to come in and contribute right away. Obviously, your resume speaks for itself, but could you touch on, dealing with that pressure to come in and compete right away, and also, as you alluded to, fitting in with a brand new team in the midst of a camp?
I wouldn't say it's pressure. It's a cool opportunity to have, especially with a new coaching staff here and some of the people I'm familiar with, and obviously the work that the coaches have done and some of the players have done throughout the league is a lot of respect for a lot of the people here. So I was just trying to add my sauce, bring what I can to the mix, and that's how you get things better. You blend energies and you try to get everybody moving in the same direction. So that's been my thing so far, trying to impart whatever wisdom I have on the guys in the room and take what I can from them, and just try to build every day.
Outside of you and BJ, the linebackers are relatively young players. Do you see yourself taking a little bit of a leadership role in trying to teach the young guys?
It's not fair for me to keep some of the knowledge that I have. Um, you got to share what you know for us to be good, for us to compete, for us to operate at our best as a unit. So you don't want to miss any opportunities to share what you know. I'm definitely not that type of guy. I don't think there's any type of guys like that on this team that I've seen.
Thank you, Daryl. We'll go to Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Malcolm. I was just wondering about you as a player. The resume you have. It's been a few years since you were, that full-time starter. How do you view your situation this year, and your ability to be that once again, and is that driving you at all?
For me, it's all about one day at a time. Not trying to look too far into the future and stack one day as it comes. So for me, it's about being active in practice today. And that's always been my goal throughout my career. I was a 7th round draft pick, so you never have the comfort of looking forward and being like, oh, I plan on doing this and that and the third. You can inside, but that's not how it gets done. It comes from every day. It comes from consistency. So that's what I'm just trying to focus on, and whatever comes of it, comes of it.
We'll go to Scott Petrick.
Hey, Malcolm. Every time we write about you, the headline, it's the Super Bowl MVP. I'm just wondering, how cool is that when you hear it with your name all the time? And like, how often do you reflect on what a special night that was?
At this point, it's cool to see. Obviously, there's a ton of great teammates that go into something like that. And anytime I hear that it just attaches the moments that we shared together, that group, all the things we did as a unit for me to have some individual success, and just a lot of the guys along the way that, helped us get to that point. So it's cool. It's definitely cool for, my family to have something like that attached to my name, and it's special. But I'd say overall, it's just a testament to the group we had, the work that we put in, and even myself individually.
Thanks.
Marla Ridnour.
I have to ask this because of my curiosity is killing me. Where's the Super Bowl MVP trophy?
It's at home, it's in my house. I don't.
On the mantle, or
It's
Yeah.
it's an office. It's an office. It's not hidden. You can see it. So
Yeah.
it's in the store.
And you weren't invited to the combine. Is there any part of that still drives you?
Absolutely. Every day. Every day. That's always something I think about. Since that day, it's been on my mind. I think that's the thing that kind of bothered me the most about. I guess not bothered me, but that was the biggest chip once I got started in the league. So that's always going to be with me. That's a badge of honor at this point. So.
Thank you.
We'll go to Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Malcolm. Obviously, we're asking you about Super Bowl MVP on your resume. It stands out. Do other players ask you about that?
Yeah, for sure. They want to know about the team we had, what it was like, what the car you got. Because there's obviously not too many Super Bowl MVPs. So it's one of those things where, you show up on the big game, and even me, I wasn't expecting to get it. Maybe some of those quarterbacks were, but it's a special award, and people want to know what was it like, to be at the pinnacle and play so well. What was your mind state before the game? How did you get ready? And most of the time, it's like eliminating the pressure and eliminating that idea and the anxiety that comes with the moment, and just locking in.
And as a team, obviously the Browns have been trying to establish a winning culture here for so many years and haven't been able to get that consistency to do it. So, I mean, you hear all kinds of things about what it takes to be a winning team, but are there some things that are at the top of your list that you think maybe are overlooked or not talked about enough? What do you kind of tell guys or other people about key ingredients that you learned from being a Super Bowl champ?
One is definitely the passion every day to come to work and understand that you're competing on multiple fronts. You're competing to stay healthy. You're competing to stay strong throughout the year. You're competing to pay attention to the small details. So everything counts. That was something that we always harped on. All the good teams I've been on, and the good kind of organizations. It's always been about, everything that you put in counting towards something. There's no steps that go ignored, and as soon as you do, you leave an opportunity for someone else to beat you.